The Powassan virus is in the headlines the last week. A Bayfield County man died from the deer tick illness, and 2 others have been hospitalized. It's not common, but can be dangerous. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services says there have been 67 probable cases from 2003 to 2024. Marathon County has 4 or 5 cases in that time. Portage, Wood, and Adams each with 3. Taylor County, shaded in ice blue, has 1. A Medford girl contracted the Powassan virus when she was less than a year old. Danielle Eisner is doing better these days, but she's still recovering 13 years later. NewsChannel 7's Sam Deering joins us in studio to share more. Sam, how did Danielle contract the Powassan virus?
Dale, her mom Alicia says it started out as an ear infection that gradually got worse over the years. After doctors did blood tests on her daughter, they found out she contracted an uncommon disease called the Powassan virus.
So I have to throw away one of that so then I check the other one.
When Danielle Eisner contracted the Powassan virus 13 years ago, doctors did not find any deer ticks on her. What started as an ear infection also led to something no parent wants to go through. When the phlebotomist walked into the room, Danielle wasn't breathing.
Tried to get IV in her, but she was so dehydrated from the throwing up and everything that they actually had to go into her shins, into the bone marrow, and get her fluids and blood transfusion.
Danielle was taken to the ICU by Flight for Life and put in a medically induced coma for a week. While doctors ran through multiple tests to figure out what she had, her parents waited impatiently for answers.
We didn't know if we were going to lose her or not. We didn't know what was happening, what was wrong, or what we could do to help.
Alicia found a tick on her other daughter, but not on Danielle.
The thing tick, the first thing that comes to mind is Lyme's, not Powassan, and it went, with her, it went right to the brain with the encephalitis.
Experts say there have been about 68 cases in the last 22 years in Wisconsin, and about 5 to 10 cases every year in Wisconsin. 3 have already been reported this year, all adults. 1 died and the 2 others were hospitalized.
Powassan virus affects people of any age. They just have to be exposed to the tick, which is going to be found in grassy or wooded areas.
The Eisners hope they never have to go through this again. Now, they're encouraging other families to be mindful and aware of their surroundings.
Paying attention to your own body signs and making... Because with her, she was too little to tell us anything was wrong.
Enjoy the outdoors, but do it sensibly.
Now here's a look at some of the symptoms, both common early signs and signs of severe illness, which includes speech difficulty and encephalitis, an inflammation of the brain, which is what Danielle had. Dr. Boyce says you can prevent yourself from getting the Powassan virus by using an insect repellent with DEET.